video is going to be a complete flip through of my travel scrapbook. I'm going to take you through every single page that I've done in here, talk to you about some of my favorite things that I've done, hopefully give you just some ideas and layouts for your own scrapbook and inspire you to make your own because I truly love this. It's one of my prized possessions. I love making the pages when I get home from my travels, flipping through it and just having these travel memories in a really nice little book like this. And I do have another video about how I actually make a page where I go really into depth, take you through the entire start to end of making a page in here. So I'll make sure to have that video linked below as well if you want to check that out. But for now, let's go ahead and get started of the full flip through of my travel scrapbook, but just keep in mind I am a little bit behind in it. I'm only caught up till about the end of 2023, so I still have a lot of pages to do. So eventually when I get done with all of those, I will be doing another full flip through, but there will always be pages for me to add because I always like to do more traveling, so this will be a whole never-ending project for me. But anyway, let's get into the flip through. Alright, so here we are, and we're gonna go ahead and start the entire flip through of my travel scrapbook. Now, I answered a good bit of the questions that I had about where everything is from in one of my previous videos that I made, showing how I make an entire page, walking you through it all. So I won't be answering too many questions like that, but this scrapbook is just a plain sketchbook from Michaels actually. They have a ton in a bunch of different colors and different sizes. So mine is about the A4 regular printer paper size, and I just got this plain gray one, but I think I'm gonna decorate it eventually, maybe with some stickers or something like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and open it up and go to my very first page here. This is from all the way back in 2021 from my trip to South Dakota with my husband, and you can see all of the different stickers. Under here I have the little map from the park, so I thought this was a really cool way to integrate the map like that with a postcard on top. We got some scrapbook paper in the background, and it's really cool to see how my style changes over the years. You will see that as we get further into the book. But this is just a page from the Badlands, and I love to collect the stickers and the postcards and things like that from the parks. I also add a little sticker that says the state on it. So more scrapbook paper for the background of this one. But here we have the actual little pamphlet that they give you. I love to include things as well, like wristbands. This is from the little adventure park right near Mount Rushmore. So we have more from the Badlands. Oh, I didn't even realize these have been coming off on me because of this old double-sided little tape that I had, and I'm actually going to be laminating these pages. I got this stuff right here from Amazon that I'm gonna use. I'll probably make a video about it when I eventually get around to doing that. I just haven't yet, but a lot of the pages are starting to fall apart just a little bit. So again, more things from the park itself as the background. Some of these little cutouts and stuff I actually got at a garage sale, so I get my stuff from all over the place. Now we're on to my first big Pacific Northwest road trip that I did with a couple of my friends. So we went to Glacier National Park, so I got that sticker there. I got the postcard and then a picture on the back here. If you can kind of see that, there is more of the map that I cut out and placed on there. Going on to the next page, we have, this is from Pacific Beach, Washington, and I do always try to label where a lot of them are if it's not obvious, as well as putting things like the dates. So lots of photos, more park map backgrounds, more scrapbook paper backgrounds. We got a little page from the Grand Tetons from my first visit there. I'm actually going back again in just a couple months, so I'm really excited to go, spend more time here, do some hiking at the park, and really just explore it a bit more. Now this is one of the first pages that I have that isn't really outdoors themed, but it's from me and my husband's trip to, we got Baltimore on here, and then we went to Washington DC as well, but I still wanted to include all of our trips in here, even if they weren't travel related. So more stickers. This background is also from that little kit that I got from a garage sale. And yeah, this is peeling up really badly here. I really need to get around to laminating that soon. We've got my trip to Florida with my mom and my sister. Again, I love to collect all the little pieces. This one has a ton, so we got like the photo booth photos, we got tickets, we got the mini golf score sheet, SeaWorld pass, all of that kind of stuff. So I always save it while I'm on the vacation itself to put in the scrapbook. And now we have the first of Utah's Mighty Five. We did this in September of 2022. So So for all of these, I think I did the background with the park map. I think they all mostly have a postcard and a sticker from the park, and I also got some stickers just in general from there. Surprisingly enough, I actually had one of Delicate Arch, which I thought was really cool. So I definitely made sure to include that, and I love these pages here because they're also cohesive in their color scheme, especially because there's just a lot of oranges and reds in Utah. Canyonlands, we got the same thing. I'm not going to repeat it again with all the stickers and postcards. You can just kind of see it for yourself here. Going on to Capitol Reef, I started experimenting a bit more with cutting the paper and the pictures in different little angles like this, so I really liked how that turned out. We didn't spend a ton of time at this park, so I don't have tons of pictures from it, but this is a park that I definitely want to go back to and spend a lot more time at because, again, we were just short on time and didn't have a ton to spend there. I love this Bryce Canyon page. This is one of my favorite national park postcards that I got. I just love the night sky, and I actually have a magnet from here as well that looks very similar to this because, as well as collecting the postcards and the stickers and all of that kind of stuff, I also collect a magnet from everywhere that I've been. So all of those are over on my fridge in my kitchen. Here is Zion. We did Lower Emerald Pools, and then a lot of these, actually basically all the rest of these photos are from the Narrows, which is the big main hike that we did there, but of course I definitely want to go back and do Angel's Landing someday when I can get a permit. While we were in Utah as well, we went to the Bonneville Salt Flats and we took some engagement photos there, so this is just a cute little one of us. And we also went to the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. This is one of the best aquariums that I've ever been to. The animals there were so happy and so well taken care of. The staff was so friendly, and I absolutely loved that aquarium. And then on our drive home, we went to Devil's Tower, so I made just a little quick page there. I literally only had a couple photos from it, but again, we got the date and the little park map on there. This is actually my wedding anniversary. We get married one exact year after this, so my wedding anniversary is September 30th of 2023. And now we have another Florida page with my mom and sister. I absolutely love these little girl trips that we'll take, so I saved our little trolley pass and we went to Busch Gardens as well, so I got some pictures from there. And I love these pages because I don't get a ton of chances to use all these cute pink and flowery and floral, tropical kind of stickers, so I love doing these Florida trips and I love making these pages because they're just so different than the usual hiking and national park pages that I do. And now we have my trip to North Carolina. This was such a wonderful trip. We did some really great hikes, and you can see here, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the sticker of the Blue Ridge Parkway because we did a lot of driving on it. This hike was on it. We did a big waterfall hike and got to see a ton, and it's absolutely beautiful. While we were out there, we also drove Tail of the Dragon in my Prius, and so we have that little sticker from there, which I thought was really cool, and my husband did a great job. We got a little commemorative plaque to put up at home, and we also love aquariums, as you can tell. So while we were in the Gatlinburg area, we went to the Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. This was a really cool aquarium as well, and we had a really great time at it, so I love having our little tickets from there to add to this as a memory. Next, we have the trip that we did right before our wedding, just a couple weeks beforehand, back to the Badlands because I love South Dakota. I love the Badlands. This postcard is also super cool. We got to see all the different kinds of animals with the prairie dogs and the sheep. We did some camping right in the Badlands itself, which was super, super cool. And while we were out there, we did Custer State Park as well and did Black Elk Peak, Cathedral Spires. That is what this is from. This is the view from Black Elk Peak, which was super cool hike, one of our toughest at the time that we had done. So that whole region of South Dakota, the Black Hills, the Badlands, Custer State Park, just absolutely gorgeous. South Dakota is such an underrated state in general. And now we're moving on to the first page from my honeymoon. Now I only have 2 of these pages done, but I will be making a third from our honeymoon. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And as you can tell, I am very behind on making this. So this is from October of 2023, and it is now couple months into 2025, so I have got a lot more pages to do. I will probably be uploading a few more like entire make a page with me videos where I start from scratch, show you my entire process of making it, so let me know if that would be something that interests you. So we got our plane tickets, we got wristbands, all of our little stickers and things like that from the first part of our honeymoon, which was going to Chichen Itza. We swam in a cenote while we were there, and it was just absolutely beautiful. And then in the middle of our honeymoon, this was the second excursion that we did. We went to Shell Ha, which was this little amusement adventure park, and we got to go scuba diving while we were there, which was such a unique and crazy experience. Absolutely loved it. and I started experimenting with some more little backgrounds and things like that over here. Saved our wristbands, and this was just a super fun trip. And then the last page of our honeymoon will be when we went to one of the national parks in Mexico and we took the boat to it, so that'll be next. Let me know if you want to see a whole video doing it, but that is all the pages that I have for now. If you do have any questions about my travel scrapbook, please make sure to let me know in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to answer it or make more videos about it, because I love making these, and I have short form videos on making all of these pages on my TikTok and Instagram, so make sure to check those out if you want more travel scrapbook videos. So that is my travel scrapbook. I really hope you enjoyed looking through all the pages with me, hopefully getting some ideas and inspirations for your own travel journal or scrapbook. Again, this is something that is truly special to me and I love doing. So if you're thinking about getting started with scrapbooking, I hope I inspired you to do so. And whenever I make a page, I always do a full little video on it on TikTok and Instagram, so make sure to go follow me over there as well for more videos on travel scrapbooking. And if you're not subscribed to me here, please make sure to do so, because it means so much to me, and thank you so much for watching.